Hey Witches of the Moon, it's Jess, your Wednesday hostess, and this week we are talking about the recent loss of leadership in the pagan community, referring to the people that we've lost over this year. And, you know, when I read this, I really wasn't too excited about this topic, to be honest with you, because, I'm sorry, I'm playing with my light. I think leadership is a very interesting topic in itself. It really made me think about what type of, who I assign to a leadership role. And I have to be honest with you, I think that was the wrong term to use as far as, these gigantic people who contributed so much to having a pagan community at all. I mean, at all. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that these people weren't ridiculously influential or weren't completely unbelievable people just in life. They were. But are they people that I would have attributed to a leader for me personally, right? Because that's what Witches of the Moon is. We're all giving our own viewpoints. So for me personally, I mourn the loss over people who were so knowledgeable and so amazing when it came to the pagan community as a whole, because I've heard, like Raven Grimassi held meet and greets and did all of these things where people really got to know him. And I think that's pretty spectacular. But for me, as a solitary witch, who's always been a solitary witch, who has kind of always lived in crazy nowhere land, I didn't go to any meet and greets. I've never met any authors. I've never, I don't have any personal relationships with the people who have passed away. So for me, I don't feel like there's been a loss of leadership. Like I said, do I feel like there's a loss, a tremendous loss on a personal level of just when somebody so spectacular, who has touched thousands of people's lives and practices, and these people were guiding lights as far as paganism goes. I mean, they were paving the way for all of the new people. They were the ones writing out all of this information so that we had somewhere to go. And I think that in itself is amazing. So, I think that Natalie kind of hit it on the head for me with the word leadership. Is I feel like by attributing this person as the leader, or they're leading, it kind of feels like a hive mind, like a hive mind, like I don't know. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way to feel like there is a leader. I feel like there are contributors and amazing people and gifted people who share their knowledge in a way that not many others can by writing. But for me, leadership's the wrong word. River's on the counter. Okay, Mommy will get him. Excuse me. Sorry, my 3-year-old informed me that my 12-week-old puppy was on the counter. I totally forgot where I was. I'm trying to think of how to put this, you guys. I wouldn't want to hand the responsibility of my personal spirituality over to anybody. It's my path. It's my choices. If I wanted to follow exactly what somebody was teaching, if I wanted to have guidelines and be told what to say, when to say, and how to do everything, I'd have probably stayed at the church, And listen, there's nothing wrong with the church. I still love it. Well, no, not like that. But it's spiritual. I feel there is peace there. I'm really trying hard not to offend anybody here, and this is making me get a little convoluted, I guess. It's okay. No, you don't need more water. Can you please stop doing that? Ellie, honey. I don't think that anybody should give away their power of their spirituality or their practice. I don't know if I don't know if I've said this the right way, and I'm sorry if I haven't, but I appreciate those people for what they contributed and for the people and the lives that they've led. And they're missed in this community, and they are loved in this community, and they leave beautiful, beautiful legacies. And I think that that is a sufficient description for me. And I think there are so many beautiful people still here who are still paving the way for newbies, you know, doing it differently. I mean, YouTube is a free platform for people. It's like you can find out how to do anything on YouTube. So I really believe that there are still so many people, and Mommy, you find my stickers? Did I find your stickers? What stickers? I don't look in my living room. You were looking in the living room. Help me find it. Your Elsa stickers? Yes, I need them. That's it. Reach it for me. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, babe. So I'm sorry if that disappoints people, but that's the honest truth of how I feel. I take responsibility for myself, and I feel like I need to be my own leader. I need to find what works for me, and I'll never learn that out of a book. I'll learn ways of finding what works for me. I'll find the right correspondences, be introduced to new herbs, new crystals, things like that. But I really like having the power over my own spirituality. So it's an interesting question, isn't it? That what's your views on leadership? What's your take on leadership? So there you go, people. I'm sorry if I let you down this week, but I will be back next week, and I hope to see you all there. So I hope you all have a blessed Wednesday, and I will see you next week. Blessed be.